Perhaps the best place to begin is at the beginning, with a definition of time. What is time? What is it that clocks are measuring? They seem to measure some unseen medium that continues on with a constant and never-stopping force. In fact, time is often thought of as a river that flows in one direction and slows for no one, always sweeping everything and everyone along with it. We certainly experience the passing of time. We are born and live our lives feeling as though we are constantly being pushed and pulled by this unseen phenomenon. So then, what is time? Well, one thing I do know is that time is a very curious thing. Ask anyone on the street if they know what time is. They are sure to answer yes. But then, ask them to explain it to you, and they will almost certainly be at a loss for words. Think about it. Something that dominates our language, our everyday thoughts in life, but yet we can't explain it, nor do we understand it. Perhaps in some ways, we don't want to understand time. People do often talk about time in a very negative way, perhaps because in some ways it is linked to our own mortality. A very popular quote about time from the science fiction movie Star Trek Generations is, "Time is the fire in which we burn." Another is the famous quote from Hector Berlioz, a great 19th century composer who said, "Time is a great teacher, but unfortunately it kills all its pupils." But this still doesn't explain what time is. We seem to have a belief that time exists independent of us. But is it perhaps only something that is measured only by our minds and bodies' perceptions? We all seem to have biological clocks inside of us that work on a set schedule, and our minds perceive the passing of time in many different ways, even for people experiencing the exact same events. Time also seems to vary with culture. For instance, in the language of the Navajo, there is no past, present, and future tense like those of many languages. Events are talked about with regard to their quality of happening rather than their temporal quality. Is it possible then that time may not really exist, but is just an illusion of our mind, created by our own biological and cultural evolution? Well, whatever time is, one thing is certain: man has always had a passion for finding better ways to measure.